UFC title, but he has every other record you would like to have in the UFC. Most wins, most finishes. He is the perennial contender, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and this recent form he has shown since becoming a father, arguably the best of his storied career.
The very best Donald Cerrone we've ever seen, and the reason he has so many records is because he's a guy that really embodies the term anybody, anywhere. You bring an octagon, you put it in the middle of an arena and invite Donald Cerrone, he will show up and he will give you a fantastic performance. Donald Cerrone is every man's favorite fighter, and rightfully so.
When he has faced adversity in his career, he has come through with flying colors. See the win over Yancy Medeiros that stopped a skid. Donald Cerrone with momentum, back on the proving ground here tonight. Donald Cerrone, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Throughout Brazil, but more saliently for this audience, the King of Rio, the former two-time UFC featherweight champion, the one, the only, José Aldo Jr.
The only thing better than that hamburger is José Aldo's fighting ability. He can strike with anybody. The leg kicks, José Aldo has a combination that he's done from the start of his career. Left body shot, right leg kick, and nobody ever checks it. From the knockout of Jeremy Stevens on that beautiful liver shot to finish in Moicano, José Aldo has a resume that is unmatched by many, which is why people consider him the greatest fighter 145's ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of people buried José Aldo after the back-to-back losses against Max Holloway in 2017. He came back in a big way and has reestablished himself as a bona fide featherweight contender. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, José Aldo Jr.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon for this one.
Ready?
With 16 career wins by submission and another 8 by knockout to his credit, here is the all-action Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Seemingly fights on every UFC show, and yet the elite performances have still been there. 5 UFC fights as a welterweight. We'll see if he can keep it going at 170 pounds here. Beautiful right hand there from Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Some friction with his former team, Jackson Wink MMA, but the results have been there since that separation, DC. No arguing with the recent form of the future Hall of Famer, Donald Cerrone. Oh, here's a kick to the body, blocked though by Aldo.
Nice combination.
All right, we will see how José Aldo Jr. chooses to proceed, and it looks as though he's going to work off of that jab and low leg kick here early in this one.
I mean, ever since José Aldo started boxing with the Brazilian Marines, his hands have just gotten so much better. But he is known for the outside leg kick. It's his calling card, and if you're José Aldo, you want to fight behind that.
He's got that jab working, nicely done. So 1 minute into this fight, as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for José Aldo. Oh, high amplitude head kick. Hook in the clinch there by Aldo.
body kick.
Do not back up.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And there it is, that patented José Aldo leg kick again. You know, Andre Pedernera's talked a lot about Aldo getting back to that weapon. He's got to like what he's seeing out of José tonight.
He's got the single collar tie. Oh, nice.
Checks that leg kick. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
Don't give up.
Nice kick.
Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf starting to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not going to be able to move.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Effective jab there by Cowboy Cerrone. Both fighters throwing heat now. And the Cerrone takedown defense is there. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. All right, now you see some visible damage on that calf. We'll keep an eye on that.
You got to watch it. I mean, this kick is so damaging. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Man, his counters are on point tonight. The jab is good. He missed with that jab attempt there. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, nice leg kick.
Late round action here, and it has been vintage José Aldo all night, mixing up his weapons absolutely beautifully on the field.
He's mixing them up beautifully, and he's doing a great job of recognizing, hey, this is where I'm best. I know my hands are great. I know my grappling's great. But when I get these leg kicks going, no one can go with me. It's showing again why José Aldo's just a man.
1-2 there by Aldo. All right, well, you know how tough he is, but I'm not sure how many more strikes to the calf he can realistically take.
Well, he's got that poker face going. The only time you use your poker face is when you gotta hide something. What he's hiding right now is how damaging these calf kicks have become.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn. The round mercifully comes to an end. That is a huge round from Aldo. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
All right, let's get to round 2.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Effective use of the jab by Aldo. Wow, vicious uppercut. That shot blocked by Cowboy Cerrone.
Jab made Cowboy sit in the chair a little bit. Another big shot to the head. Big shot lands from both guys.
Great upper body movement defensively. Slips another strike there, and Offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want really put away. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
The unofficial numbers thus far, 82 total strikes and counting have now landed for the King of Rio, José Aldo. And landing with 42% accuracy thus far against Donald Cerrone. Oh, you can hear the crowd as yet another calf kick lands. Pretty swollen now.
Well, he's at a point now where even if he checks it, it still is very damaging. He waited too long to address that attack.
Lead kick is true there by Aldo.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Unable to connect there. Aldo's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Just misses there with the left. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Aldo's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Oh, the bruising on that calf, really problematic at this point in time. I might walk into the octagon and check a kick for him.
I mean, somebody's got to do something because right now he is getting that leg beat up.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this.
And he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Cerrone. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Cerrone, his nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Good 45 seconds remain in the round.
What a kick. That one landed.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. All right, so as a result of one of those leg kicks, he is now limping. He hasn't been rendered a one-legged fighter, but his mobility has absolutely been compromised.
Well, you can check it right now. It's easy to see. You can see that this guy has struggled. You can see that he's very, very hurt from these leg kicks. Even checking the kicks now will not help because the damage has been done.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Cerrone's left leg is damaged now. You can see he is limping. It was that last kick from his opponent that appeared to do the bulk of the damage. Able to check that kick as well. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke. Clipped him with the right hand there. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to him right now and fired up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
Cerrone's eye is closing up. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
These are unofficial, but 147 total strikes have landed for José Aldo. And if you care, just over 40% on the connection rate thus far, 41% accuracy tonight against Donald Cerrone.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Keeping busy here in the clinch. Aldo's left leg is now compromised. Perhaps it was that last kick, but clearly you can see he is dealing with a limp, and that could be a storyline that continues as this fight rolls on.
On point with that jab today.
All right, so the King of Rio lands yet again, and this is really his bread and butter, the jab mixed in with the low kicks. Beautiful.
Very rarely are you starstruck by someone. José Aldo still pulls that out of everyone. It is rooted in the fighting style, his ability to mix things up even as he ages in his fight career. The guy is as good as he's ever been as he is at the tail end of his career. Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Good combination there by Cowboy Cerrone. All right, so he lands another hook. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the most significant.
That was the best one, but what I like about him throwing this punch over and over again, he just has a fantastic ability to land that punch.
Cerrone going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the strike.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. Nice high kick.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. 20 seconds left. Clean with the right hook. Final seconds here. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
All right, so there it is again, much like he did in the previous round, able to land that hook really at will.
Over and over and over and over, he is landing that very same punch, whether it's to the body or to the head. He just does a fantastic job of finding the hook.
Attack that cut for me. Let's go.
Moving to his left now. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Cerrone's able to land another strike right there, right on the previously damaged nose. No surprise to see the fighter continue to attack that part of the opposition.
Nice strike.
Stay heavy on that cut. Let's go. Get it.
High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Aldo. Man, this is getting harder to watch with every calf kick that lands. I'm not sure if the team should throw in the towel, maybe the referee get involved, but seems like the outcome here is an eventuality.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a decision because this fighter is as tough as they come. He will never quit on himself. He'll keep trying, but sometimes you gotta save the athlete from themselves.
Huge elbow there. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not gonna not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's gonna get real bad.
And he blocks the shot there. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Collar tie here in the clinch.
Oh, barely missed there. Hurt him again. Oh!
Ooh, diving punch lands. Trying to finish this fight.
Oh, right into the mouth.
All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, he's got that submission tight now.
Triangle choke getting very close. All he's got to do now is pass that on to the opposite side, pull down on the back of the head, and he'll get his opponent to tap. He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent starting to swirl. In the half guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Cerrone's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here's some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round. Ooh, looks like... Oh, slips and rips. How about that for execution?
He's just being more...
That is it! What a result in Rio, a stunner!
Holy smokes!
So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 20 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, José Aldo Jr.
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce, and we've heard it before. José Aldo, your winner by TKO.
José Aldo is just good. I mean, he can do everything really, really good inside the octagon. Once he had his opponent hurt, he found the kill shot, gets a TKO victory.
I mean, most people would just like to be as good at one thing as José Aldo is at fighting. Tremendous TKO, and as many of you know, his future is in the UFC Hall of Fame.